To all good Samaritans, it is my pleasure to write this note of thanks to you for the 40 wonderful years that you've given to this community, and all of the great care and compassion and concern that you have demonstrated in your journey from good to great. Many, many years ago, when I bequeathed this land for the building of a hospital, little did I know that you would do so much to honor my name and reputation.
The story of our founder, Mr. Thomas O'Neill, is a wonderful story. He was a very well-known merchant in downtown Baltimore, and in 1904 there was a fire, and this fire was threatening his department store, which was originally known as one of the best department stores in the Baltimore area. He then went to the Basilica at the time and prayed that God would spare his store. By the time he got back to the store, the wind had shifted and saved his store. He went back to the Basilica and said, "Thank you, God, for saving my store, and in return for that, when I die, I'm going to leave all my money to build a new cathedral and a new hospital." The cathedral is the Cathedral Our Lady of the Queen on Charles Street, and the hospital he built was Good Samaritan Hospital. So it's a wonderful story of somebody who gave of his treasure to perpetuate his legacy of providing service to others. Good Samaritan Hospital has a reputation within Medstar in the state of Maryland, and even nationally for service excellence. We are ranked in the top percentile nationally for patient satisfaction in our ER, and it's consistently year in, year out, quarter by quarter, and they do a great job.
When you work at Good Samaritan, you're a member of the family, and every time I talk to Larry Beck, he says I'm still a Good Samaritan, and I will never forget my experiences here. It made me who I am today, and I will always cherish it.
I'm proud to be a Good Samaritan because everybody that works here at Good Samaritan is involved in the excellent patient outcomes that we achieve.
Larry Beck is the same way. I think he does it himself, that is, have a great pride for the hospital, for the job that he do in the hospital, and likewise he wants us to be the same. So you have a number of employees, I guess close to 2,000, who tries to do the same.
I think the reason I love this hospital, it's the neighborhood, I love the people. I can't think of a better place to work, you know, and basically I consult ERs in the South Mid-Atlantic area, and they try to duplicate what we have at Good Sam. It can't be duplicated. It can't be done. He says, how can you get such high patient satisfactions? How you get 90% patient satisfactions year in and year out? I says, I got the greatest patients.
When I got out of the car at Good Samaritan the day of surgery, I was apprehensive until I really took a look at the name, and it said Good Samaritan, and I knew I was going to be fine because the name says it all, and that's exactly how you get treated.
The name of the hospital is Good Samaritan, and that reminds me of the Good Samaritan in the Bible, the one that stopped and helped the one on the side of the road. Good Samaritan staff will stop and help you on the side of the road.
If Thomas O'Neill were to walk in here today, I think we'd have to just thank him. He, many years ago, gave us the wherewithal to take care of patients the way we should. He endowed us, he put aside money for us to be built, and even within that, somewhere along the line, our founders were smart enough to put money aside for the people who have nothing.
If Thomas O'Neill saw Good Samaritan today, I think he would say, you rock.
I think he would be in awe. He would say, I never envisioned that a hospital this magnitude would be here providing the breadth of services. We provide services to over 200,000 people a year who come to us in Northeast Baltimore and regionally, and in some cases from around the country. I think he would be in awe because this is a huge complex, a huge campus that would really overshadow even his store if you'd set them side by side at this point. So I think he'd be pretty impressed and pretty proud of what he started, actually.
I just want to say happy anniversary to Good Samaritan. I feel it's my anniversary as well, and it just makes me very happy to be able to celebrate it with the hospital.
'Tis just amazing to reflect back on 40 years of service here at Good Samaritan Hospital. Little did I know, so many years ago when I bequeathed this land that such a fine work would go on at the hands of such fine professionals. It does my soul good to be able to be here to celebrate this 40 years. And I'm just so grateful and thankful for all that's been done, and proud to have my name associated with such a fine group of professionals. God bless them all. Happy 40th anniversary from Thomas O'Neill.